everyone, it's Jessie. I miss you. I look forward to seeing so much more of you this spring. And for now, I'm here to energize with you for 11 minutes. I will meet you on your mat right away in downward facing dog. We'll get right to it, bringing our hands really wide, bringing our hips really high. You can have as much bend to those knees as you'd like. Let the head fall, let the head shake around. Allow one heel to drop and another heel to drop. And you can pedal this way as slowly as you'd like. Another thing I love to do in my down dog is really be sure my hands are wide and rooting down into the mat, and then let my hips fall over to the left. Getting a little lighter on my right hand to stretch the right side body, and over to the right. Adding anything that feels good to you. Finding a deeper breath now. So maybe even a cleansing lion's breath, where we open the jaw really, really wide. Or even or sigh, or growl, or hiss, anything that you need to let go of. Let's just take one more breath here, please. A big part of our yoga practice always. Let's walk our hands to our feet to give our hands a little break for just a moment. Knees can be as soft as you'd like. You can even rest ribs on thighs. Grab opposite elbows and sway while I just talk you through what we're going to do, a very brief summit practice. So what that means is we're going to add on one little thing at a time in our vinyasa flow, and we will eventually get to the summit of a mountain. If we had more time, I would then take one pose away and one pose away and one pose away, and it would be going back down the mountain. We'll save that for some other time. You're welcome to clasp the hands behind the back of the neck if you'd like, or to reach the hands around, clasping them together for a nice shoulder opener. And we'll let those hands come back down. We're going to walk through dog to plank. At any time in this vinyasa flow, if your wrists get cranky or you tire for any other reason, you're welcome to rest. Honor your body. Find child's pose, down dog, dangling, which we just took, forward, seated, fold, anything that feels good to you. In our plank, we're building some heat. You're welcome to drop your knees if this becomes too much. Tailbone is just a little tucked under, and you want to be sure you're not sagging your hips low or popping your butt high, but you're just like a plank. It's called plank for a reason. 3 breaths. And when we lower, you can lower halfway down to chaturanga, or you can lower all the way down if that suits you better. 90 degrees, no more than that, or continue all the way. From here, wait for an inhale to rise up, finding cobra, or maybe a little higher, maybe even upward facing dog where we lift hips and knees. It matters not. That's a whole spectrum for you to choose from. And wait for an exhale to get those hips high. Again, downward facing dog. Big inhale and exhale, please. And we'll build our flow. Let's lift our left leg up to the sky. This first one, I really can't speed through it. I want you to open the hip, circle the ankle. You could open and close the hip, right? So open hips means we dial the toes to the side wall. Closed hips means we dial the toes down. If the hamstrings are tight, you might like to close your 3-legged dog and drop the opposite heel to the ground. If the side body needs love, open it up, your choice. And on your next exhale, please squeeze that knee into your nose, maybe give it a kiss. Drop the foot down and settle for just a breath or two, swaying side to side to open the hip, especially if you've been seated quite a bit today or this week. And then we're going to hop that back foot in and simply reach up to Virabhadrasana 1, inhaling the whole way, and then right away, we're going to exhale and break it down. So this is 1 breath movements, which is a whole magic in yoga. Exhaling still, the foot goes back, the body lowers down, again to chaturanga or the floor. Inhale, back bend of your choice, low or high, and exhale, down dog. Big inhale, exhale, please. And then the right leg rises up. And we'll allow again for a little time. When I say that one breath movements are special, I mean that. We get into a certain magic in yoga with our one breath movements, a certain trance-like experience where we can think less about what is to come because we've built it over time with repetition, which does take some time, and I can assure you it's worth it. The more you do a flow, the less you have to think about what's coming. The challenge then is to remain mindful. Let's bring that knee towards our nose, squeeze it in, drop the foot down, another just, sway. Maybe side to side. Maybe dropping the knee if that feels better. Try to really release, like the quadricep is heavy, like the kneecap is made of lead. Can you feel a release in the hip flexor? And then on an inhale, hop the foot in and sink, settle, spread the feet. On the next inhale, reach up. Can you make it take the whole slow inhale? And then can you make the exhale, reach hands down, reach foot back, lower body to chaturanga or the floor. The inhale is your back bend. And the exhale is down dog. Inhale, exhale here. We'll always keep that, taking out the trash, the tension. Inhale the left leg up to the sky again. And we're just going to go through that a little more swiftly without the lunging rest. Inhaling, Vira 1, and exhaling to break it down, practicing fitting all this in to that one long exhale. Inhale, back bend of your choice, and exhale, dog. Inhale, exhale, and the right leg rises, opening up. Noticing if your tendency is to move swiftly or jerkily through space, please find smooth movement. Inhaling to reach the sky and exhaling to break everything down. Staying smooth, rolling through, keeping an inhale, exhale in your dog. So we add on. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. Exhale, you're building mastery. So you've already done this. Inhaling to Vira 1. Now exhale, open those hips, sink low, Vira 2. The inhale flips just your back palm to help you then exhale and go through the same kind of breakdown. Now, at any time, if the wrists get cranky, just meet us in down dog. Breathing here. And inhale the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, squeeze it in. This is about your core, not about using momentum. Inhale like an eagle with wide wings. Hips are square to the front. Exhale, open and feel the difference. Inhale, flip just the back palm. And then exhale, pinwheel everything through. And again, you could just go right to dog and meet your friends there. Or you could go through that vinyasa flow. Your choice always. Think of it as optional. For the next set, inhale the left leg all the way up. And exhale, use your core. Hop the back foot to 45 degrees or so. Inhale, Vira 1. And exhale, we already have mastery here. Vira 2. Inhale, reverse the flow, reverse the warrior. And then the exhale breaks everything down. Finding just one pose additionally every time. Breathe in and out. And the right side, reaching tall. Careful not to move too quick here. Sometimes I see this as a flinging kind of motion. And instead we really want to use our hara, our center, our core. Inhale, Vira 1. Exhale, Vira 2. Keep that knee really forward and reach up and back. Reverse. And exhale, break it on down without moving too quickly. Right? Inhale, back bend. Exhale, dog. Keep an inhale, exhale to take out the trash. Inhale the left leg up, please. Exhale with control, bring it forward. Inhaling. Rise to warrior 1, hips are square, pull the right hip forward. Exhale, open, and let that hip relax. Inhale to reverse.
And as you exhale here, we're going to Parsva Konasana, side angle, elbow to knee. If you'd like, you can rest the hand on a block for a lower stretch, or a lower block for a lower stretch, or the hand on the ground for a lower stretch. Please honor your body. If you prefer a core strengthening option, you can take more of a power Parsva Konasana with that bottom hand reaching towards me. We have a few breaths in this one. To be sure that we get our form, let's take one more inhale here. And as we exhale, break it on down. Adding the vinyasa, or choosing not to. Inhale, back bend. And exhale, back. Always the inhale, exhale, and stillness. So see how many of those you can find. A side, perhaps. Inhale, right leg up. There's a lot we hold in there, guys. Exhale, bring it forward. So the slides are helpful. Inhale, Vira 1. Exhale, Vira 2. Inhale to reverse. And exhale, I'll change where I am on the mat so you can see me better, Parsva Konasana. And again, there's many, many different options we can take for this. I am running out of time, so I will be as quick as I can. Finding this Parsva Konasana. I suppose it's our last pose then. That caught up with me and surprised me. I could stay with you forever. Exhale, hands down, foot back, lower. Last one. Last dog. Last big inhale and lion's breath out. Open mouth. And then please sink your knees wide. Bring your hips back and rest. Relax. Feel the sinking of the body, the slowing of the heartbeat, and we will continue to energize you all through the weeks to come. You're welcome to stretch as long as you'd like or find Shavasana. And until I see you again, may this practice be meaningful, may this practice bear fruit, and may the fruits of our practice benefit all beings. Namaste.